Guys, and welcome to a brand new video of GoogleSync. Many of my customers and the users complained me about the existing video of GoogleSync with the voice issue. So I have created a new video for you with the new features explained in a very detail. So before we move, let me show you how GoogleSync exactly works. It is an amazing feature for your WooCommerce store to manage inventory, to create the products and the categories in a few clicks. You can create hundreds, even thousands of products and manage products using the Google Sheet. So here you can see my store, and here you can see my products inside store, and let me show you quickly adding a new product like my mug for Christmas, and let's set its type simple, and it's I think this is its sale price, regular price. Okay, and oops, here, and the regular price is 20 and the 10 is the sale price, and you can set the many columns. We will see all the feature in the rest of the video. And let's create this sync data, and you will see this product will be created into my store. Okay, perfect. Here you see the ID is assigned, means we have product created. Okay, and here you see my mug for Christmas is set to draft, and you can even set it status publish. And let me copy the URL of image, the public URL, and let me set its column images, and inside the images column I will paste the URL and remove the sync column so it can be synced. And let's wait for a few seconds, and you will see the pop-up is coming. Okay, perfect. And here let's see, the product should be published and also with the image. Perfect. Here you can see, so you can see you can manage inventory, the price, the stock, the categories, tags, each and everything. So this is an amazing inventory management, bulk inventory management plugin for your WooCommerce store. So let's see all the features one by one. So stay with me. Here is the table of the content I created to cover in this video. First we see the installation, then the connection, how to connect the Google Sheet with your store, and all these things. So for this purpose I'm going to the demo, live demo. You can also test the live demo at your own. Just go to WordPress.org and sync WC Google page and click here, and it will spin a brand new website with our GoogleSync installed. So this is amazing service by the tastewp.com guys, and it is creating my demo site and it is loading. Perfect. Okay, so once it is done, you need to go to the settings, and as I already told you that our GoogleSync plugin already installed in this demo. Okay, so you know how to install the plugin. Just go to the plugin sections and add new, and you can get the free version. And here you just need to write here. Okay, let me close this stuff and GoogleSync. Okay, and you should see our GoogleSync plugin here. Okay, and you can just install it, and then you can upgrade our pro version after the free version. Of course, you love it. Okay, once you install, you can then navigate to settings, and first of all we need to connect or create a Google Sheet which needs to be connected with your store. So here the clone sheet, we have created a master sheet, and you have to create or clone a sheet, make a copy into your own account on email. So let me set any name like my store GoogleSync. So you can save anywhere inside your Google Drive and close the parent or the master sheet, and here is your sheet. So I need to collect couple of things, the sheet ID and the auth code. So you need to copy code from, you see, from this to here before edit. This is the sheet code. You need to copy this sheet code and paste here, and inside the settings you need to add the URL of your site, and you can copy here, copy link address, or you just type, if you remember of course, your site link. And this is the auth code for the security purpose, and it is I type 1113. Okay, perfect. Okay, so once you add these settings, let me save changes, and once you save these changes, you will see this button change to verify connection, and when I click on the verify, you will see that you need to add this email, this service account we have created, so into share settings of your sheet and paste here. Okay, and that's all. And this is just to execute some code, some script on behalf of this user and nothing else. And now if you verify again, perfect, you see your store is connected, it is green. So now if I go to my sheet, I can check the connection. Here you need to authorize some permissions, so just allow this, and of course here will be your own email and the account here. And one thing I want to mention, this permission is only accessing the permission where that this application has been installed, means only this sheet. It is not accessing all the drive or all of your feature, all of your sheets. So this code is only accessing your current Google Sheet and nothing else. Okay, and allow it, and you may see some warning, and you just need to ignore this warning, and you have to scroll down, and okay, we have connected, we have verified our sheet from both ends. So it's mean we are ready to create products in our store. So let me let me clear the sync column, and the ID column should be null, and according to our this content we have installed and the connect our sheet. Now it is time to import products into store. So let's importing or creating products from Google Sheet into your store. So here let me add another column which is images. Okay, and for images I have this URL, and I will paste this, and wrapping. Okay, so I can see all the content. Once you have added your products, you can add hundreds of products at a time, and when you are ready, just click on the sync button. Okay, and your auth code is not valid. Okay, let's see 1113. Okay, and the auth code is not valid. Let me save it again, and connect sheet. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, let's try again, maybe some cache issue. Okay, perfect, but it's giving some warning. But maybe okay, here you can see the product is created. This warning maybe some demo site has some other configurations like debugging on. I think this is why it is showing, but you can see we have got the ID and the sync is okay, and you can also see our product is created, and it is also showing that the sync row number is 2. So here you can see the sync row is number 2 of this product. And if I want to add, let's say, the categories, and here first of all I need to clear everything except the first column, and let me create couple of categories, and okay, so sync data, and here you see the categories have been created in the store. Perfect. Okay, so if you want to attach the cups category to your product, you just need to get the ID, which is 16. Okay, it's already 16, and if you want to assign multiple categories like 16 and 18, so you can do it very easily with the pipe sign 16 and 18, and remove the sync data to make it syncable, and click on sync. And please ignore this because it is something, a warning or some debugging data being generated at the server, and but it has nothing to do. As you can see, it is working just fine. Okay, you can see these two categories have been assigned, so just perfect. You can create, you can update any column of your product, and according to the content. Okay, how to add or update columns. So you can create columns between sync and ID columns. Just right click anywhere in between these two columns, and which columns you can create, here is the answer. If you click here, and this is the WooCommerce API details, and if I go to products, so you can see all these the keys of products which you can use inside the columns: weight, dimensions, and back orders, and manage stock, tax classes, everything you can add here inside the Google Sheet. Make sure these names are same as here. Okay, let me set the SKU if I want to SKU of my product. Okay, and let me add another column of SKU, and let me set the SKU is SS1122. Okay, and meanwhile let me create another product, and its name my best shoes, and simple is the type, any details, and regular price is 30 and the 25 is the sale price if you want, and the 17 is the category ID. Manage stroke if you want to manage stroke, and true. Other, if you don't want to use, just leave it blank. And if you want to assign the image which is already in the media library, just put its ID. Okay, or if you want to link the external image, just paste the URL as I did before for this product. So for now I am adding the same image, and SH9988 it's the SKU. So here I am updating the first product and creating the second product into my store. So here you will see, okay, I think it's done. Okay, perfect. And perfect, you can see my best shoes with all the information, the SKU, the categories, the price, the tags, and everything is created. And you literally will play to manage your inventory with the Google Sheet. And before this solution, you have to go inside each product, each attribute, and click save, and it takes a lot of your time. But this solution is amazing. And now next thing is managing stock. Many of the customers need to manage stock. So these are two columns. Okay, if you want to manage stock, just add the column manage underscore stock and stock quantity, and set it to true, and set the quantity, let's say 20. Okay. So if I reduce somehow the quantity of this as well, so you will see the quantity of these two products will be updated into your store. So here you can see the current quantity is 50. Now it should be 40 and it should be 20, right? According, okay, perfect. And similarly you can control the price, the sale price, and everything. And now the next in the line is importing categories. How to import the categories, and I think I have already told you how to import categories into your store. So it is very similar. Just go to in category sheet and just create your, okay, let me create the subcategory. So I want to create the subcategory of glass, and let me set glass, okay, tables, and I want to set its parent 18, the ID of the glass category, and let me sync it. And if I go to categories, let me open in new tab, and here you can see the tables category is created under the glass category. Okay, so here you can create or import the categories from Google Sheet to your store. Okay, and linking categories and the tags. How to link categories and tags with the products. Here you just need to create a new column of categories if it doesn't exist, and create a new column of tags. Okay, and you need to create the tags first, and here is tags. For now you have to create tags inside your store. So let me create tags here, like fashion and media. Okay, I have created these two tags, and I can see the ID of fashion is 20 from the bottom of this page. So okay, similar to categories, just add the ID of the tag, and if you want to attach multiple ID, just note the ID of another tag, which is 21. Okay, should be, and pipe sign and 21. Okay, and here remove the OK and click sync data. Now your first product should have the tags. Let me refresh, and here you see perfect. Here you see we have connected the categories, the tags with your product. Perfect. Okay, in the recent update, the clients requested that they want to use the names instead of the IDs for the tags and the categories. So we have added this feature. You just need to go inside the settings and GoogleSync, and here, okay, I think it's a bit older version. Oops, but it shouldn't be. We have released the 6.11 version. Yes, it is here. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. This is the the pro feature, and the pro plugin should be installed here, updated. We have old, a bit old version of the pro version, but in the new version you should see a new setting here, a very simple setting where you can select the tag category, and the tags should be okay. Let me show you from my development side. Okay, hold a second please. Okay, settings, GoogleSync. Perfect. Here, category and tags data. So you just need to show between IDs or names. So it is not recommended when you have a larger set of products, because this operation takes much time and much execution than the IDs. So if you have products like couple of hundreds or few hundreds, you can use this option. Otherwise, we recommend use the IDs for the performance. Okay, so here you can see how you can change the setting from IDs to names. So now the next in the line is product images. Okay, to add the product images, as I have already told you, here is the image, and you just need to add images. If you want to attach the image of existing image on your site, you just need to add its attachment ID. Or if you want to attach the image outside somewhere, with the public link, you just need to paste the link. And if you have multiple images, you just need to paste images with the pipe sign like this. So here you can add multiple images. Let me show you an example. So here is the one image, okay, and pipe sign, and here is another image, okay, perfect. So I have added two images, and I will show you these two images will be converted into attachments, and we will get the IDs of these images. Okay, perfect. Here you see the images have been created, and you can see here. Okay, let me show you. It's the public view. Okay, here, perfect. You see, we have created the multiple images with the Google Sheet. Okay, and now see how to create the attributes and the variations. So first of all, we will create the attributes for the simple products. So here you can see we have a simple product. I selected the tracksuit for the kids, and I want to add the attributes. So I created a column, and if you don't have a column, you can right click and you can add attributes like I did. Okay, and here I have to add attributes like color, sizes. So just go to settings and you can copy the sample format of the attributes and paste here. Okay, let me explain what's in this. Here is the name of the attribute, and this is the JSON format. So you just need to follow this instruction. Name, let's set the name, colors, and visibility set to true to show on the front end. And for the variation, for now I set it to false because it is just the attributes for the simple products. And inside the options, let me remove all the options in the bracket, and for the options inside the bracket, add the name of your attributes, option names, like I want to add black, then comma, double quote again, blue, double quote, and double quote start, and the gray, and that's all. Okay, and remove the sync column, clear the sync column and sync, and wait for the update. It will be quick. Okay, perfect. And let me show you the attributes should be here. Okay, perfect. You see the attributes have been created. Okay, now we turn this product into a variable product real quick. So all you have to do is to set the type of the product as a variable. Okay, and for this you don't need to change anything. Yes, make it syncable, and now create the variations of this variable product. So for, let's say, tracksuit black, okay, and its type should be variation. You just note this change, and other column should be same. Sorry, in stock, publish, don't need to add description. Yes, price is must, and you can, okay. And I want to show us something about the images, for the variations the image will be under the image because it has single image. Okay, so with the attribute column we have image column already created, so this is the image column. So I can paste the URL of the image as already described in the video previously, but now I will pick the image from the media library which I already have. So this one is the black color of image 6374. Okay, its ID is 6374. Perfect. Okay. Okay, sorry, I am in the wrong cell. I think I just need to paste here. Yes, because this is the row. Okay, and inside the attribute, this step must be noted. Okay, here you can copy the sample variation, this one. Okay, and again here paste, and let me set. Okay, same on the top bar. Remove the ID. Even you can set the ID, set the variation with the ID, but I will use the name because it's easy to remember. Name, we know the name of our attributes we defined in the variable product above is colors. Okay, and option is black. Okay, and these option must belongs inside these attributes. And okay, one thing more, you need to set the variation to true, which was false we did in last step. Okay, now both these variable and variation should be syncable, and now sync it, and it should create. Okay, perfect. So let me show you the admin side first of the product. You can see it has become a variable, and inside, okay, it's not getting the variation. Let me check what is the issue with this. Okay, I think we missed one thing. Yes, here we must provide the parent to its variable product. So parent of this variation is 6394. So 6394, perfect. Okay, and now go back again and make sure you also set the syncable both the variable and the variations, and wait for the update. Okay, perfect, both are okay, and let me refresh it. Okay, let's see. Yes, we have created the variation, but again it is not getting the right. Let me check. Okay, black, blue and gray. Perfect. What should be the issue for this? In stock variation, and okay, let me create another variation. Sometime it it went wrong due to the first attempt. Okay, in the variation everything will be same, and I just change it to blue, and the parent will be same, everything will be same, and it's I think 6376 is the blue value. Let me check. Yes, it's 6376. And inside the attributes, let me set it to blue, and again let me set the syncable sync data. Okay, perfect. And let's see, the variation should be created. Okay, here I think there is something missing. What should be, even it is, you see, it is getting the image perfectly, the price perfectly, and each and everything is okay, but the thing, it is not getting the option name. So let's find out why, what we are making mistake. Oh yeah, I see. Here should be the comma. Silly man. Okay, perfect. So again, let's make it syncable. Perfect. Edit here, and here you can see the variation name should be perfect. All right, you see. And now if I select the front end view, and you can see both variations with their images. My kids looking graceful. Okay, so here you can add variations as much as you want. So you see how we created the attributes, and then we make a little mistake, but I hope this mistake will give you a deep understanding the format of this attribute value. And now we see how to fetch the products and the categories. So let's go to the product page again, and I have already products in my sheet, but let's assume and let me clear everything from my sheet. Okay, you see my sheet is clear. And one thing more, because I already have connected the sheet, and if I want to refresh everything, you clear the sheet and you must click this reset button. So it will unlink the relation between the Google Sheet and my store. Okay, okay, perfect. So if I go to the all products, and I will show you there is no sync column because it is reset. So let me fetch the products. You click on the fetch products, and you will see the magic. Perfect. It pulled 143 products in a few seconds, and it filled my sheet with all the products. You see, and you just need to make change in any column, in any cell, and just sync again, and it will send back to the site. Perfect. And similarly you can do with the categories. You can pull the existing categories, just click on the categories, fetch categories, and it will all be pulled inside your sheet. Okay, so there are some things which need to be addressed. And the chunk size, here is the setting that how much products should be pulled in a single call. So if you have a products like more than 1000, 2000, 3000, you should set its value to 300 to 400. And if you have a few products, you can even good to go even 100 products per fetch. So it should be according to your number of products. Okay, and next thing is metadata. So we have a dedicated videos for the metadata and the AutoSync. We have explained both features in detail, and I will share the video in the description below, how to set the metadata and how to enable AutoSync feature in this, in the Google Sheet. So basically what is AutoSync mean? Whenever you will make a change by some API or by some other sources and remove the sync column, clear the OK value every 5 minutes or every 30 minutes according to your setting, this value will be sent to your store. So this is how AutoSync works. Okay, reset. How to reset the sheet? I already showed you how to reset your sheet. If you want to fetch the fresh data, you just need to remove all the values other than the header row from row 2 to row last row, and all the columns should be cleared, and then you click on the reset button and it will reset and you can pull the products or the categories again. Okay, issues. There are some non-issue, not the issues, there are some scenarios where client reported that they see some warnings. So let me show you here. If I go to the bottom of my, here sometimes let's say my products in my stores are 800 or more than the rows defined here, and if you have limited rows here, it will give you error about the row limits. So you just need to add more, let's say a couple of hundred or as per your need, and it will add more rows. So this you can remove this warning. And sometime missing rows, yes, sometime it happens when you fetch the products, the products started from some row number after skipping the many rows above. Like if it should start from the row 2, but it started from row like say 130, and all the rows above 130 are empty. It happens because you don't reset your sheet, you clear the sheet and you pull again, but you didn't click the reset button. So what it happens, it assumes that the values are still in the sheet unless you click on the reset button. So you need to click on the reset button when you clear the sheet. So it will then work perfectly. So here is a detailed video of GoogleSync, and I hope you will enjoy all the feature, and it will help you a lot to manage your inventory, to update the prices, the stock, the categories, and any column. Even creating a variable product, you can see, is a super simple with the help of Google Sheet. Please send us your feedback. Bye bye.